I'm Ann Donnelly, and I'm a fractional COO. I help businesses identify areas where they can improve performance, whether it's financially or productivity, human resources, client satisfaction, marketing. I use my background of 40 years in business management and the experiences I've had and apply that to businesses. I've seen areas that I've helped clients that have totally transformed their business, where they've decided to identify a new market and to go into a new market that completely doubled their revenue and allowed them to do things with the business they never thought they could do before. I've only just recently started offering the service of fractional COO. For the past number of years, I've been focusing on marketing. So a lot of people don't know that I have a much wider experience throughout my career, where I've done customer service, I've done sales, I've done production in a print company. So I have all of that to bring to people. And I've worked in large corporations. I worked in a university. I've had my own accountancy firm with my partner and the digital marketing. So I can bring all of that experience. And I was in New York City. I was in London. I was in Ireland. And now I'm back in the Adirondacks. So I can bring so much to a business. A surprising fact about myself, and it reminded me in dealing with Wi-Fi issues today, I was on a webcast with Oprah and Eckhart Tolle. So when Eckhart Tolle brought out his book, A New Earth, Oprah had her first webcast. She'd quit her show, she'd started doing online shows, and for her book club, she picked that book, and each week they did a new chapter. And I was real excited. I was living in Ireland at the time, so I was watching the replay, and you could send in a question. So I sent in a question, and I came home one day, and there was a voicemail on my phone and on our landline, which we had at the time. This is 2008, from the Oprah Winfrey team wanting me to come on the show to do it. So because they were worried about the Wi-Fi from Ireland, I had to do it via phone. But I stayed up till 2 a.m. and I practiced all day saying, "Hi, Oprah." So that's my surprising fact. I love getting up in the morning and knowing that I can make an impact on other people's lives. So not only with my business, because I also have some personal hobbies that I've turned into much more than just hobbies. So I work a lot with women in business. I'm active in the Chamber's Women in Business groups, but I'm also a hip hop dance fitness instructor, which is also a surprising fact about myself. And so I help women find ways that they can reach their personal goals, and whether that's in business or whether that's physically or just spiritually and their mental health wise. I love that I can show business owners and people within businesses that what they can do that they may not have realized they could do before. That's whenever I start feeling why am I doing this job? And should I just retire because I'm getting towards that age? But when I think back of the times when people said, I never thought I could do this, whether it's I never thought I could start my own business, or I never thought I could reach this level of sales, or I didn't think I could do this myself. That just makes my day, makes my life, and I just love doing that. And that's why I continue to do what I do. I think, and I underplay myself a lot. I'll go into, I've used coaches, I didn't get anything done this week. And then once we start talking, they'll be like, but you did all this, right? So I returned to the Adirondacks in 2017. So I mentioned previously that I'd lived in New York, London, Ireland, came back, actually it was 2018, March 2018, I moved back to the Adirondacks. So within this is 6 years now, less than that time, I was able to come into this community, the business community and the local community, and make an impact in less than the 6 years that it's been, and established a business, established myself personally and professionally in the area. So I feel like that's a pretty good achievement, and I kind of downplay it. And then sometimes I have to tell myself, yeah, I've not been here that long, but I'm, established in the chambers, I'm established in the local community. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm very proud of it. Did you know that people in Dubai don't know anything about the Flintstones? But the people in Abu Dhabi do. I have a couple of mantras that I pull up whenever I'm feeling frustrated or need a bit of motivation. And one of them is, life is so easy. And again, I have to credit Oprah, because it was one of her shows where this woman, Alanya Van Zant, was on it. And there was a woman talking about how hard her life is. And I was brought up, I am part German heritage. And after living in Europe too, I see the German are very hardworking people. Like my grandparents on that side were very, very hardworking people. And it was always that hardworking ethic. And I think when I was younger, it was all about working hard, working long hours. But then you just be like down and frustrated. And if you just remember that life is so easy, and when I tell myself that, it picks myself up and gets me moving forward again. It's changed from time to time. Like I used to always think that it was go for it, just, go for it. Where now I have found that the secret to success in any part of your life is being authentic. I think that people are often trying to be somebody that they're not because they think they should, whether they think they should or somebody else has told them that they should. But I have found that life is easier, and that I've been able to do so much more by checking in and saying, is this me? Is this really me? Is this authentically what I want to be doing? Is this authentically who I am? Am I being authentic? Whether I'm writing an article or an email, whether I'm speaking, whether I'm teaching a dance fitness class, it's like, is this me authentically? And I think that when I see people that have reached certain levels of success, it's because they are authentically themselves and they found that trick as well.